The executive governor of Benue State, Governor Samuel Ortom, calls on the federal government to allow responsible citizens to own guns. We're here to find out how Nigerians react to this. So now the federal government has, the governor has asked the federal government to allow citizens responsibly, the responsible ones for that matter, to have a gun, a right to have a gun. We don't know what is the motivation to that statement or what it is all about. What do you have to say?
Yeah, thank you. It is so contradicting today that the cyberspace, the social media has been on this issue. And the contradiction there that some of us felt is this. When he came in the first tenure, he came and clamored for amnesty, collect guns from all these people. And today, the same person now subscribing, calling on the federal government to give arms to responsible Nigerians. I think the hypocrisy here we are yet to know. And we are yet to confirm what is really his initiative, his idea, his thought about this, because this is to some of us it is retrogression or confusion in digression. I don't know how to put it, but I sense that there's something here. It's not clarity. You came, you said this thing is not good, collected it from the people, and at the end of the day, after collection of this thing from these people, you say no, you now reverse yourself. Are we moving forward or at the reverse order? So we need to ask ourselves, why would our governor come up at this time with this kind of submission?
No, don't you think it's because of the insecurity challenges that are actually proliferating everywhere in the land, and so he feels that just like in other climes in the United States, in the UK, everybody actually could have a license to have a gun, so that any of those insecurity challenges come your way, you shoot?
No, as a politician in this country, he knows. He has been following the trend of the politics in this country, and he knows what it is. Even when he came on board, these challenges were there, and he call on those guys and say, guys, bring your guns. He collected all the guns. So why not? And he knows that in this country at the moment, we cannot allow, the law doesn't permit us going with guns. So coming with such contradictory this thing, my brother, I want to tell us, the Nigerians, that we need to look into this, because by me, this is not a good submission. And it is not healthy for the nation where we are today, a country like Nigeria.
So you want the bandits, the kidnappers, when they come, they should just kill any citizen, responsible citizen? He called it responsible citizens.
No, we are yet to know what he, in quote, what he mean by the concept responsible citizens. Because we have the securities, we have the Nigerian army, we have the Nigerian police, we have other security agencies, the civil defense and others. So calling that everyone should be given gun, the responsible citizens should be given gun, I think it's not the right thing to do. I want to suggest that instead of that, why not come up with a motive, with something to do like the governor or other governors are doing today. We learned that recently Amateku was launched in the southwest, and security that is aiding the security operatives to curb the nemesis that is going on. So the guy needs to come to himself. He needs to understand what he meant by allowing, by saying that guns should be given to responsible citizens.
Governor of Benue State, Governor Samuel Ortom, what he's saying, me, I agree for the opinion. If anybody that have money to have his gun on his own, because the governor see far what is happening in Nigeria, that is why he want everybody to have his gun. Because you see what is going on, Boko Haram is killing us in Nigeria, and we don't have anybody to help. So that is the opinion. Me, I voted for the opinion.
So what if the federal government looks at it at another way and says that call is going to make everybody have guns, and so there will not be difference between those Boko Harams and then the other citizens that he referred to as responsible? What will you have to react to that?
Because if you have your gun, it's not to be shooting anyhow person. It's for first defense. You will not be showing anybody that have a gun. But if something want to happen to you, like somebody want to kill you unexpectedly, and you can help yourself out, you can use the gun to defend yourself.
Well, I feel it's maybe it is a sarcastic statement he's making, but if that is it, it's like saying he's outrightly coming out to throw, let's say, a form of like insult to the man on top. Coming out to say federal government should do this. Who is federal government? Federal government has to do with the head. So when he makes a statement like that, but the first thing again you look at, or something again to ponder upon, is there's a difference between saying somebody is a responsible citizen and a citizen carrying out their responsibility. Responsible means you're responsible for something, but are you carrying out the responsibility of that thing which you're responsible for? So when you say responsible citizens should be able to carry guns, are they responsible for that which has made them responsible citizens? A responsibility is only bestowed upon you. Are you carrying out your responsibility? So when the Benue State governor to ask himself these questions, when he looks at every hole of which he was supposed to fill, because the problem with politics most times is many people come in and they do not want to continue what was on ground. Possibly there was a problem in the state. There were projects that were supposed to be carried out. But when you came in with your own manifesto, your own agenda, and you forgot that there was a problem or a project that was supposed to be carried out. Possibly part of the project was security. You didn't tackle it because when you came, you noticed, oh, there was some form of relevant piece, and you said, there's no problem, nothing is happening. Then it hits you, and you found out we did not plan for this.
What about the issue of amnesty that he brought in his first tenure? When he got into office, the first thing he did was to take the guns away from those people, and then advocated that those guns be taken back and granted those people amnesty. We even heard that the guy that he granted amnesty to, he even incorporated him as one of the big tax masters. What will you have to say now that he wants the guns to go back to responsible citizens?
Well, at first you think he had run something you call a rehabilitation, where you come, you notice, okay, this is it, take out the gun from their hand and put work into their hands, which is a good one. But you know, the problem about rehabilitation of persons, it is more than just saying I'm giving you a job. It's about human development now. Looking at the person's psychological state, the mental state, the reason why they are doing this, the history this person has had. When you look at these things, it helps you to now know, I want to make a change in this person's life. You now know the direction you bring the change from. Okay? Some people are doing this thing. It's not about, I have a job. The job, they might even be there and be worse. They might be fraudulent in that very place. So the first thing is to think about the person's psyche. Where is this person's mind at this very time? I am trying to revive or to rehabilitate this person to fit back into the normal community. It is more than just saying, hey, bring that gun, take this job. Maybe he doesn't want the job, but he just took it because that is what you offered. Now you're saying, take the gun back. Or let us have everybody take their guns back. When he brought that very one, he did not reach out to federal government to say, federal government, come and collect all these guns from these people. He carried it out. But now he does not, he took responsibility. You know, that one you now took the responsibility. But now that you know this one is going to bring in some form of people attacking. Because you hurt me, I bring a gun, I shoot you, they ask me, you attacked me. Story closes.
And so you think that there's going to be more problem than the solution of insecurity and then the farmers' headers clash, that you think that this promulgation, if the federal government listens to it, is going to cause more problem?
If everybody holds guns, there would be a problem. In as much as I do not like the idea of people being attacked in their farmlands, in their homes, in their villages, or even in their communities or society, I still know one thing about when guns go around. As it is, we've been trying to fix the problem of security personnel having accidental discharge. Then imagine when an ordinary citizen has a gun. Possibly, oh, you encroached my land mistakenly. I am not waiting to hear anything from you. I am shooting you. Because the law now has given me guns and I'm supposed to protect myself. And as far as I'm concerned, you entered here, die.
So everybody becomes a security man to himself because of insecurity problems?
So you now start asking yourself, why do we have chief of any chief who is in charge of security if everybody is going to take security into their own hands? I just feel they need to strengthen the system that is supposed to do this very bid, which is to secure the land. They need to strengthen them. They need to know who are the bad eggs in this place. Who are
the security? Who are the people who should be strengthened?
Well, we're talking of like the STF. We have the STF, the Joint Task Force. We have the police. We have the vigilante. We have even the community people have to play their role, because sometimes when these things happen, you cannot say the people just go. Somebody knows something. When you see something, say something. You don't see and keep quiet. And when they ask you, you say, it doesn't have anything to do with me, so I kept quiet. When these people attack you, they pass a particular village. They pass somewhere before they get somewhere. They don't just vanish. So when you see something, you say something. When you observe things that are not going right in your area, you talk about it. And the people who are responsible to listen to those people who say it, don't just be an ear that listens, but be someone that does. When you hear these things, you go into action. You sweep into action. You try to understand what exactly is happening. There is the new faces we're not understanding here. There's the gathering of some certain people in a particular place. You need to know.
So do you agree with the call, or you don't agree?
I do not agree with the call.
We are not ripe for such steps because we didn't have much value for life. And people that don't have value for life, how would they be holding gun? We have been seeing what has been happening in the whole country. We have seen the way these politicians they are using, even with the power they have, to oppress others. If such politicians have gone, what do you think they will do with it? They will kill people. They will hide a lot of things. And in actual fact, we are not matured. In the development country that they are using all those things, they have conscience, their laws, our institutions are working. And maybe our institution is working. There will be no problem. But Nigerian institutions are not working. Unless we just want to lie to ourselves. We are not matured up to that extent. I will be the last person to support such a move because we don't have much value for life.
Yeah, like me, I'm very familiar with Benue State. Although I'm from Kogi State, but I'm very, very familiar with Benue State. And the thing is this, what Benue State governors say is right. They should give a right to a variable, honest Nigeria, a right to hold gun, so that for self-defense. I think is correct in terms of that.
What do you think must have prompted him to say that?
Yeah, the reason is that they'll be killing people in Benue, especially non-central. They'll be killing people everywhere, so no self-defense. Those herdsmen, they'll go around with guns, so they should give some Nigeria a right to hold gun. Yeah.
He called them responsible citizens. What do you understand by responsible citizens?
Yeah, responsible citizens, people that go about with their business. They don't look for trouble. They don't go for violence. They go on their own way. But if you are going your own way and see attack, maybe for self-defense. So I think it's correct.
What kind of guns are we going to have? We're talking about here. Do you think that the guns is specific? Because the guns that someone is going to use to attack you, you may not even know the type of gun we're talking about. So what guns do you think Samuel Ortom, governor of Benue State, is talking about?
Yeah, the gun is, I guess, should be pump action, not AK-47. But Fulani heads may go around with AK-47. You can see it on social media everywhere. So if they can give Nigeria a right, a responsible Nigeria a right to hold gun, I think it should be pump action.
Normally, we have to hold gun, but not everybody. People that are responsible, that they can hold gun and do what they're supposed to do at the normal time, not all the time that you hold gun, you can shoot anybody at any hour. Normally, as a citizen of Nigeria, even though they are killing people in Benue, not only in Benue, if you go to Taraba State, if you go to Plateau State, they are killing people there. We have to get gun for self-defense. Because sometimes you are not going for attack, but if you can see somebody that is coming for your attack, you can defend yourself. So the issue of giving people gun is accepted. For me, it's accepted to me. If I get it, I will be very, very happy.
Nikombo, then I believe that what our governor brings is quite accepted for now, because when our governor came in for the seat, he declared amnesty, which is he believed that we and Fulani people we are one. We are seeing the difference between we and Fulani people, because I believe that all of us we are farmers. The Fulani man, the way of his farming is to lay cow, to get cows, while our own farming is to go into farm, dig, do many kind of farming like rice, maize, yams and otherwise. So I'm fully believe that if a Fulani man can protect a cow, I believe that a thief man has to protect his own farm too, because all of them they are farmers, including Idoma, Igede, and everywhere in Benue State. We have no anywhere, we have nothing, no income, no any way of source except from farming. So if a thief man, if a Fulani man come in the southern north, come in Kanu, come anywhere, and they want to take chances on our land and use a gun to pursue out of the land, I believe that we have to protect ourselves by protecting the way they protect themselves. That is the way we have to protect ourselves, because we cannot be in our farm and someone else will be protecting the farm, and why we cannot protect our farm? There is no way. So we have to use the question, this thing that the South Governor Samuel Ortom bring for us. I'm really supporter it in any way. And I'm not afraid of anybody. Anyhow they want it to be, we are in support of our governor. That is all.
Support governor, the defender of Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom. We have problem in Benue State. Hastman, they attack us anywhere to our farms, to our they deal that for their interests. They protect their cows. When we go to farm, they attack us there. Then I'm full supporter of Governor Samuel Ortom. To the federal government should give the responsible people this thing to have guns. Then me, I'm full supporter of that. This is our place. Where can we learn? There's no place. Then Hestma, they will be attacking us. Then I'm full support of that.
So what if you are saying that the herdsmen attack and then you want to have guns so that you are going to shoot the herdsmen, or are you going to be shooting the cows, or what exactly are you trying to say?
Everybody that has gun will protect himself. They have it, they protect themselves. Not that we fight them, but when they come to us, we protect ourselves.
I want to say I'm fully supported with what the defender of the state of Benue State, Governor Samuel Ortom Adorogo, have said, that all responsible citizens should be given guns. Yes, it's right, in the sense that we, the citizens of the state, Benue State, due to the current challenges we are facing from the herdsmen, they attack us everywhere in our farms. Even when we sleep tonight, they attack us. And already they have collected all our equipment. We don't have anything to defend ourselves. Then I say it's very right. It's all right for us to have guns so that we defend ourselves. We the responsible. Even though I'm not among the responsible citizens that are there, should be given guns so as to defend our states.
These are the reactions of some Benue indigents and some Nigerians reacting to the call of the governor to the federal government, demanding that responsible citizens be given the right to have arms. You can drop your comment or opinions. Peggy Shande reporting for TVN.
always be watching.
Of course.
Now, listen to this. Anytime you hear that sound, you must come into the diary room. It means you have a phone call from Big Brother. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You may now leave the diary room and do not discuss any aspects of this diary session with anyone.
Got it. Thank you. Oh my God.